So this happened to me. It seems the can does not in fact want you to have that glorious nutrition awaiting inside it. 99% fat and caffeine free! Because 1% of a kilogram of fattening sugar is still 1%. How my fence and house line up with my yard to not make a 90-degree angle. Buddy, you just had to be self-aware, didn't you? And just look where that got you! So I had a great day. Did you? Did you really? Yeah, that's what I thought. Your hopes and dreams, your delicious snacky-nacky-doo. So close, within your reach, yet you just can't grasp. Oh, you smashed the window. Okay. Found this in my Frosted Flakes this morning. Please don't be a rat. Oh, it's, a burnt flake? Rat bone, maybe. These days, we can't be too sure. On this person's journey, their in-flight entertainment wouldn't work for many seats, while others were able to use it. And they were one of the unlucky ones. See, this right here is why I much prefer the ones where you just download an app. Advertising in fortune cookies now. That's not even a prediction! I predict you'll develop a gambling habit. Oh, there I go. I said it. It's destiny now. I guess you'll just have to do it. Fresh from my local grocery store. Grounds to sue. This passes for a regular-sized fries nowadays for $3. At first I'm perceiving, that's a decent portion for $3. Yeah, it's $3. But I think that just cements how long it's been since I've had some, fries from Macca's. And upon reflection, I can agree that this place deserves to be burnt down. How my dad returned my car to be. For reference, I loaned it to him with a full tank. So let's just take that into consideration. Oh, what did you expect? Well, you expected someone to repay you back in kind. But silly? You're in our reality. It's okay. Just splash your head in a bit of wholesome memes for an hour. You'll be good. People in my building don't know what a garbage chute is. It's a firing range for junk, right? Ah, of course. It's a garbage room, so you put your garbage in the room. That makes perfect sense. That moment, you see your grandma working at the strip club. God damn it. I did not need to see a shaved cat today. If the answer is actually green, then why did you highlight blue? What's a duck's favorite color? Why are you even Googling this? Scientists know that many ducks show a preference for the color green, or colors closest to that spectrum, like blue! They like blue is what we're trying to mention here. Clearly this is the Illuminati at work. They're trying to change society's perception on duck's favorite color. It's all an attempt to make ducks more water-based than land. I see your schemes, Illuminati. Charger broke after it fell to the ground with the phone in. This ain't even a case where the guy at the Genius Bar is gonna scam you into buying a whole new product. You genuinely need a whole new one. The parking space is even bigger. Now listen, I hear that, but hear me out. What if I don't? What if I be a complete pain to society, but not in a way that warrants my execution? Oh, wow, you finished the cake. That's great. You'll never receive my business again. I asked for sprinkles of hundreds and thousands, not tens and 20s. Also, what's going on with the writing? Was there an earthquake while you were making this, or what? God, there's just so much wrong here. The why? Someone started out confident when they wrote anniversary. I forgot about my lemons and limes whilst I was away. Instead of texting or talking to me like a normal person, my housemate leaves a bitchy note. Oh, the passive aggression. Honestly, it's too fruits. It would take more effort to find the materials to stick onto this to write this whole letter than to just text them and say, hey, you left your limes and lemon tea. You want me to leave them in the fridge for you? Sorry, I have PTSD from stupid housemates. A friend posted the tile job she did herself. This would drive me crazy if I had to see it every day. Oh, I'm going to assume they're not like an experienced person. Oh God, I hope they're not experienced. This is why you always measure twice, cut once. Okay, Whataburger, there's a hole in my patty melt. That's known in the chef's kitchen as a love bite. As an artist would signature and sign off their own work, this is what chefs do. They leave their teeth marks. No, I should just say, that is the truth. It is very true. It's the absolute truth. Encouraging people to go inconvenience Starbucks employees after closing hours. Coffee, please. You can still get a Starbucks coffee after closing time thanks to a little-known rule. Then just open for longer? What does this do? Kanye West bought Shanae Jones a $275,000 Hermes Birkin bag. A bag. An apartment is the same value as a bag when the bathroom light at your hotel is outside the bathroom. Oh, I never get that. Why do they do this? Heck, in my apartment, the kitchen light is closer to my hallway and front door and even bathroom than it is to the kitchen. Satan is real and he works in lighting. How hard is it to not do this? Fondle my lips. I hate living with people. Oh yeah, no, the breadcrumbs, they had a little bit of garnish. Also, how hard is it to scoop butter out with a knife? Come on. It's just a simple swish and flick. You don't need to make your own little Zen garden in the butter. Blue screen of death as an ad. Nice one, Zara. These days, it totally could be an ad, though. You never know.
Presenting our latest fashion line, Blue Uh-Oh.
The amount of cabbage in my girlfriend's noodles at a Panda Express. They gotta have a good source of greens, by which, in this case, it's just, water. The fricking way the Schmidt opened. Hey, no need to swear. Oh, look, he tried. On the bright side, there's only one way for it to come out. This much packing for one can of Coke. Okay, but why are you in this scenario where you've gotten a single can of Coke delivered to you? I think we can all be equally suspicious that there is more than just cherry Coca-Cola in that can. The only photo I got before a red paper wasp crawled into my side mirror.
I'll see you in 3 months when you've forgotten all about me.
Yes, please. Oh, yes. Would you like to round the transaction to $11 and donate 50 cents to charity? Yes, please. Or yes. We rigged it. Why make the wire come out the opposite side to everything else, Audio Technica?
The answer is simple, my child. Go freak yourself.
Lack of common decency in Prague Old Town Square. I assure you, your earbud did not fall off somewhere around there.
With great children comes great responsibility, such as a reminder that leaving the dungeon is a privilege and not a right, and can be taken away.
Anyone else have an absolute psychopath for a girlfriend? No. She's great. She likes to play this game where she grabs the peanut butter and says to me, "This is your heart if you ever cross me," and she just stabs it. She stabs it over and over again, all the while scooping out the peanut butter and eating it. There is no way this was easier than putting it back. I don't know, that's some very complicated looking shelving. Haven't been able to open my puzzle box for a year, so I decided to Google the solution. After trying the solution and it's still not working, I decided to open up the puzzle to see if I could fix it and glue it back together. This is what I found. Top piece is flipped so that the metal pin can drop. I cannot exactly fathom what is going on here, so I'm gonna leave it up to you to figure out how this is infuriating. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want to read those? Leasing office put a fake plant on top of their coffee table reads, "Whoa, no way, Hubble Legacy Edition?" I don't care. The hexagons in Microsoft Office aren't regular. This is what happens when you rotate it by 60 degrees.
The world was fine when you didn't reveal this to us. We were in bliss.
But now, I can't set fire to Microsoft Office, can I? Xfinity has shipped me the wrong remote. Incompatible 6 times. Hashtag Comcast sucks. On the bright side, if you do buy a compatible TV, you got spares.
Fresh and ripe.
Watermelon. Plucked a little bit early. Woke up and found out my sister took away the whole router because I chose to stay at home. I'm almost 20 years old. I mean, even with the proper context, this is still such an a-hole move.
Why would the sandwich place cut like this?
What do you mean? They're perfectly even. I got this score in BeatStars. Well done, you score 69.
Nice.
420. Anyone else love but hate clearance? This ticks me off. Having to scrub the living hell out of a sticker only to have some sticky Schmidt left behind.
May I introduce you to the amazing invention of slightly hot water?
What about this bathroom setup? It ain't an old public bathroom if the sink isn't slightly off the wall. When your sibling decides to be a slight annoyance. Now, see, this is why you commit murder on your sibling while they're young. Honestly, saves you so much annoyance in the future. The plastic cover just snapped on me while I was opening it.
Huzzah! No snacky for you! You go exercise, you're too fat!
Buying socks, but I wear a 9.5 shoe. We could supply you anything you need except the one thing you need. Took up 4 parking spaces. I understand it's a long truck, but seriously, I don't care that the back is more of a ute design. This is a minivan. It's a minivan.
No, it's not. That's for mothers and women. I'm a man over you.
You have a minivan in drag.
I just topped myself up with some never mind.
I was late to school because one person in a truck couldn't be bothered to stop before the crosswalk. walk. It's like there's annoying invisible barriers in the old video games. You can see that you could easily just walk around or walk through, but also you don't, you can't, you're just not compelled to. Ticketmaster not letting me buy these 2 tickets because it leaves 1 seat stranded.
Uh-oh, you've left 1 seat stranded at the end of a row or stuck between selected seats. Please leave at least 2 empty seats together.
But then why do you only have 3 left on the edge, you...
This stubbed out cigarette literally 3 feet from the petrol pumps. Looks like someone was trying to recreate the scene from Zoolander. Great scene, very, very wholesome. Why even have tabs?
I exist as the reminder of your humbleness. No matter how great you stand, no matter what feat you achieve, you shall always bend to the whims of the yogurt tub.
This Pop-Tart that I just had, that is 50 to 60% crust. In a way, you could call it a diet Pop-Tart. That feeling when you had to take a test and all of your pencils looked like this. I don't know why, but there was only one name for this that I could think of just now that just suddenly zapped into my head. The Suffer Noodle.
Just remember, you're special and unique, and everyone hates you for it.
Close proximity peeing. Bros who wheel together, we together. I came back from holidays and asked the lawn guy, weren't you using weed killer in lawns and gardens? What's that? He said, oh, that's not a dandelion. Of course. Now it's a freaking tree. Honestly, the way we keep up with our weeds, you gotta be quite impressed that this one grew so well. Guess whose job is to bring back cart to grocery? The only way to go down is by this stair. There's fencing around. Think of it this way, at least you don't need to worry about the gym today. Because you'll be emotionally exhausted. My wife looks at me like I'm crazy when I tell her the vacuum has to be cleaned regularly. In other news, we found out what happened to the cat. This vending machine in Vienna.
I would like some peach iced tea.
You wanted everything? I got you. Hey, there you go. I have everything.
Our poison ivy detached from the wall and fell down. Oh god, knowing my stupid brain, I'd totally just grab it all with my hands and try and press it all back up. Not even thinking for a second that this is poison ivy. My freaking hair on my chair wheels. Well, obviously, cleaning the chair wheels isn't enough. You need to go for the source. Shave your head. Just think of how much money you'll save on shampoo and conditioner. These windows. I feel like things like this are purposely done just to throw off anyone who's trying to get a layout of the inner workings of the place. Am I a bedroom or am I a dungeon? You'll never know. Nah, man, that's not it. Skin works for little garnishing, but doesn't go in your diet. This book's cover doesn't even fit the book. Shadow and Bone being a little bit of a tease here, letting us get a little sneak peek at what's under the covers, exposing a bit of ankle like a hole.